camera run.
Uh-huh.
To get it when the lights come on.
Yeah.
It's gonna be pretty in the mountains.
It'll be nice.
Is it cool out? Any cooler out there?
Yes, a little better.
Pretty fancy, man. And they give you a stocked refrigerator. You go crazy until you find out that everything's on this price list. It cost about $50 to buy it all. So we went to the store and bought our own. But we got pretty excited when we first saw it. What
Turn back a minute, Sam. Go down. Yeah. Ready, Didi?
Look at that little place you drive in, you can go around and go under. Yeah, down there. Drive in. Let's look at this car's not going to drop. It's going to go down. The car, right there. I see. I think I'm getting sick. What do you think there's already, Dad?
I see it, I think.
almost at man's land.
No, he's fine.
They are. They're still warm. No snow.
It's got to be all gone.
See the bride? They were taking pictures right in front of that little flower thing.
I would get married
I
on
see.
Wednesday.
And they've got 3 brides down there
Or is this Tuesday?
that we can see.
What day is this?
Oh, that's bad. They probably have
Wednesday.
to get this place when they can get it.
This Wednesday?
Sounds like the railroad station down there.
Okay, I mentioned at the beginning the first group of pioneers arrived here. The early pioneers came from Europe and New England, and they settled down in the Mississippi River Valley, and they made their way seeking the freedom to worship God. They traveled by covered wagon, on foot, and later in hand carts, such as the one depicted in this monument. When they arrived here, they found dry desert with only native plants, such as those surrounding in this monument. And because of this desert, one of the first things the pioneers did, even before providing their permanent shelter, was to divert canyon stream to irrigate the earth and plant crops. And because of the late start, they could gather only meager harvest and barely managed to survive the first winter. And the next spring, they planted earlier so that they can look forward to have more plentiful harvest. However, as crops were maturing, large crickets came to this valley and began eating their crops. Practically, the pioneers fought them with clubs, shovels, and brooms, and even by fire and water, but the crickets kept coming. In desperation, pioneers prayed to God for help. Is there anyone who... You got it. Yeah, in answer to their prayers, flocks of seagulls came out of the western sky. They zoomed down on the crickets and began gorging themselves. They would fly away, disgorge, and come back for more. The seagulls repeated this process for about 3 weeks until the crickets were gone and the remaining crops were saved. The pioneers offered a prayer of thanks and gratitude. Beautiful story, and I love it very much. And after this story, you can just recognize what the state bird of Utah might be. Right? It's a very tricky and wild question. Yeah, actually, California's eagle is the state bird of Utah. A lot of people wonder why, but you know that there's a story behind that. Okay, we will now look at the building you can see to the west. The building is called the Assembly Hall. The Assembly Hall was constructed out of leftover granite, which was used in building the temple. And it was built between 1877 and 1880. And this building was the first formal chapel for the pioneers. They used to gather there to hold Sunday services. However, because there are so many neighborhood chapels around the world, so we use that building, Assembly Hall, as a concert hall. Temple Square has a beautiful concert series, mostly held.
What are they doing up there?
Practicing, sweetie.
Okay, I would like to welcome you now to the historic Tabernacle. This building is known as the home of the famous Mormon Tabernacle Choir. I just want to go ahead and tell you a little bit about the Tabernacle Choir. They sit in the pink seat surrounding the pipe organ. They are occupied by 325 Tabernacle Choir members. They serve without pay and come from all walks of life. As true professionals, however, they must audition for their place in the choir. And is there anyone who has seen or heard one of their performances before on the radio or television? Great, many of you here. Tabernacle Choir actually rehearse every Thursday evening from 8 o'clock to 9:30. It's open to the public and very casual. You can just come and leave as you wish. Also, Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. in this building, Tabernacle Choir has a live broadcast. It's called The Music in the Spoken Word. And you can be seated by 9:15, and you're welcome to enjoy the broadcast. Lasts about 30 minutes. There's no ticket, no reservation you need to worry about. Okay, I want to tell you a little bit about this building now. This building, Tabernacle, was constructed so that members of this church could gather here twice a year to listen to church leaders as general conference. And this building is also used for lectures and concerts and for other public events. One of the interesting things in this building you can find is the beautiful acoustical quality. So right now, if you focus in attention to the stage, Sister Fortuna, she's from France. She's going to demonstrate us for the beautiful acoustical quality. Thank you very much, Sister Fortuna. How's that? Isn't that pretty amazing? One of the reasons for this acoustical quality is the shape of the roof, which is much like an inverted ball resting on 44 sandstone buttresses. inside this building. With only a few metal nails. I think this is another reason for the acoustical quality. And this was built between 1863 and 1867. Except for the balcony, this was added in 1870 for additional seatings. This building seats about 6,500 people. And you can see these benches upon which you're seated, actually. They are all original since 1867, made of pine wood and painted to look like oak. If you touch them like this, you can feel that these are all painted. You can see some of them are falling apart. And you see the beautiful columns? What do you think they are? It looks like marble. However, they're all made out of native pine wood as well. They're all painted to resemble marble. And if you go back to the assembly hall later on after the tour, you will see the similar things like benches and columns all made out of native pine wood, painted to look like oak and marble. And if you'd like to learn more about the construction and the history of the tabernacle, we have a video presentation that will last about 15 minutes. It's shown in the downstairs, largest and finest pipe organs in the world today. It has 5 keyboards or manuals and over 200 ranks or sets of pipes, which organist can choose by putting white notes on either side of the pipe organ. Is there anyone who would like to take a very wild guess how many individual pipes are in this pipe organ? 7,000. Great! Because usually people take like around 100 or at least maybe 1,000 or so. Yeah, you're very good. This pipe organ actually has 11,653 individual pipes, varying size from about 3/4 of an inch all the way up to 32 feet tall. You can see the 2 sets of 3s in the middle. They are the largest pipes, and they're original since 1867, made out of